Всем доброго времени суток, продолжаем прохождение Elex. Я тут пришел, короче, за Лео. Думаю, что гранаты-то меня прям сильно поможет вот здесь. Ой, блин. Да блин, ты что так высоко-то кидаешь, блин? Блин. Это я сразу затупил, что-то, блин. Что-то как-то то низко, то высоко кидает эту гранату. Вот, сколько на этот раз? Два. Три. Опа. Еще. А, блин. И... Подожди, я сейчас умру. Да, хер, нельзя умирать. Тихо, тихо. О! Фу. Фига себе. Ну вставай. Получилось, короче, у меня все-таки. Гранаты вещи, кажется, все-таки действительно хорошие, блин. Угу. Отлично. Так, нихрена тут больше нету. Цветы. Ох ты, нифига. Так. А, блин, а у меня только два взлома, да? Да, блин, плохо. Очень плохо. Ладно, оставим пока. Все, что ли? Больше тут ничего нету? Как-то фигня какая-то. Там наверху, думаешь, что-то есть? Посмотрим. Это вообще уже, наверное, вступать куда-то, блин. Это что-то я совсем прям слабенький, нахрен. Эти гранаты меня все время спасать-то не смогут, нафиг, наверное. Хотя... Нет, что валяется. Патроны, что ли? Все. Что выше, может, нам надо подняться. Тихо, тихо, ты меня, главное, тут не скинь. Вот что есть. Сволочные. Так. Так, что у нас в товаре-то еще? Есть какие задания? Так, ну это надо, кстати, надо поболтать с ней пойти. Кстати, вот туда надо попробовать сходить. Ну-ка, погнали. Ага, тут мутанты у нас, да, кругом. Так, мы там все равно не пройдем. Значит, полетим. Блин, не сюда я полетел. Наоборот. По той стороне проходить. Погнали. Надо же. Все-таки помог мне. А ту сволочь мы победим. Победим. Жри давай. Блин, что-то я сомневаюсь. Тихо. Главное, чтобы он не шмалял тут ничего мне. Блин. О, ты он застрял. Ой, вообще по текстуре провалился, что нет. Блин, придется спускаться. Ну-ка. Во! А я-то почему не стою здесь? Так нечестно. Я даже не вижу. Ай, да пошел он тогда нафиг, пусть сидит дальше. Нормально. Надо было тогда его сразу обойти. Еще такой же.
I must remember this place. A low-tech solution to save lives. Ingenious.
На вид-то... А, нет, он какой-то этот... Блин, это бандиты, походу. Ну шо?
Oh, we got a nice catch here. Nice. Fresh meat in it. Got a fair amount on you. Boy, you're gonna cook up nicely.
Cook?
Oh, yes, we'll do you justice. A few sprigs of scragweed and some cogroot. Oh, and you'll be just right for us. I'll get you.
Реально? Вы видите?
I am right behind you.
Да блин. Граната вещь, конечно, хорошая. Блин, палим. Тихо, тихо.
I'm afraid that isn't tolerated here.
О,
I will follow
блин.
him as well.
Ну что-то их до хрена тут, слушай, ребята. Так, ну значит не хрен с ними болтарить. Надо их просто сразу валить.
I've had enough of this.
Тоже так.
Asshole.
All right, if that's the way you want it.
Да блин. Тихо. Еще один где? А он стоит. Только не падай с добром. Никуда, хорошо. Смотри-ка, так он это. Таночка. Смотри-ка, что творится. Давай я лучше помогать тебе буду. Хм. 800 аж. Готово. А тут какой-то этот пленник у них, я так понимаю, да? Очень сожрем. Консерву какую-нибудь. Сейчас я посмотрю, что у них тут есть сначала. В сейфе пошарюсь. Закалка. Что-то у вас тут совсем не густо, ребята. Ну вот одна эта фигня только и все. Ну и кто ты такой? Чек. Точно они людоеды. Вставляешь, я в ахере.
Just give me a minute to calm down, will you? Calming. Calming. Shit. A moment longer and those cannibals would have had me over the fire. There's enough creatures out here trying to eat me without people trying it as well. Shit. Shit. That's not something I want to go through again. Hell. You not got anything to drink, have you? Something to help a man get his head screwed back on?
Тетя, пивка, да на.
Here. This should help. That's good. There's something about a near-death experience that makes everything taste golden. You saved me. I mean, you saved my life. And I've learned a lot about Magalan's history. But cannibals? I haven't heard of anything like that since the dark days after the comet hit. Most of what we live on in Tavar is from the past. So history is profitable. Interesting, too. You should learn it.
What are you doing out here?
The light beacon. I've always been fascinated by them. They used to be a cry for help. Or a way to give help, direction. guidance. I've seen leaders come and go in the fort, and there's only one constant. You have to rely on yourself. So, I look for ruins, visit the beacons, and I find things to earn shards, so I don't need anyone else.
You came out here on your own?
That wasn't the plan, no. I know these lands better than to come alone. I was traveling with a pair of scrap collectors. They needed a lead. I needed some help. On our way there, we got ambushed by a group of clerics. I didn't want a chance to fight with them. They were much better armed. So I got out of there.
What happened to the scrap collectors?
They didn't make the same choice. That's the problem with some people of their age. They think every fight is winnable. They think running away is the wrong thing to do. Yet, here I am at my age. I just wish I'd had their legs for running. The clerics caught up with me and took me prisoner. I'm here, aren't I? I waited until it was dark and I got out. I guess they thought I was too old to guard. And I got away with their leader's weapon. I think that must have made them angry. Now those clerics are out hunting for me. You can hear their horns. That's why I thought I'd head for the beacon. Get some scrap, and get myself back to Tavar. Shards would mean safety. But you know what happened next? Damn Reavers. Life sure is cheap out here.
Give me the cleric's weapon.
Why should I give it to you?
We help each other out, right?
Well, you had a beer from me. So yeah, all right. You can have it.
Пушка за пиво. Отличная вещь. Оружие, волк.
Tell me about Magellan's past.
Gladly. What would you like to know?
Tell me about Tavar.
Well, it might not seem like there's a lot of history here, but this place hasn't always been desert. When the comet hit, it turned this place into the wasteland you see. But not everything was destroyed. Some building complexes, like the fort, survived. Others were buried. When the sand shifts, other buildings appear. And then all the things that were left in them are there for the taking. Not that everything that's buried is good. Logan, the Duke as he's known today, they're sitting on a powder keg. Back before the comet hit, they stored weapons there. Serious, end-of-the-world weapons. And they're still there, somewhere, along with a whole stack of the usual kind.
What kind of weapons?
I know the history, not the science. I'm no cleric. But these things were supposed to destroy cities. They were supposed to destroy countries.
How could they do that?
I don't know. Big explosions. Big explosions. And the fort is sitting on top of them. That's why I want shards. I want to be a long way from here if those things ever go off.
Tell me about the factions.
Well, they're recent history. I mean, they only came about after the comet hit. Before that, there were countries and governments. Millions of people organized into groups. Nothing like now. But the comet destroyed all that. There aren't really records from after the comet hit. No one was writing things down. They were just trying to survive. No leaders. All the things they relied on to survive had gone. But it didn't take long for people to form groups to get resources. And it didn't take long for those people to start fighting. All factions think they've got ways to save us. They're all just ways people are trying to survive.
So, there are a lot of gaps in your knowledge of history?
Well, some. There were more records kept during the territory wars. That was once the factions had formed and started fighting each other. I guess as soon as you're a group, you want to start keeping a history of who you are. History becomes more important. Anyway, instead of fighting over 1 or 2 tins, the factions started fighting over land. Elex. Resources. Any small factions that were left got absorbed or destroyed. I mean, these people were survivors. So you'd think that's what they'd want. To survive. Instead, there were yet more deaths. There aren't numbers, but I'd guess at least half of those still alive were killed. That's just a guess. Finally, the people in charge realized the cost was too high, so they formed a council, the Great Council of Magellan, and made a non-aggression treaty.
A non-aggression treaty? That doesn't seem to have worked.
Well, peace is always fragile. The Berserkers and Clerics have totally different ideas about Elex and technology, for a start. But, after all the deaths, the factions knew they risked their own destruction if they fought anymore. So, the peace lasted, more or less. There are always some hotheads, some isolated clashes over resources. But the leaders brought their people back into line. All the factions rebuilt their lands, worked on their own rules.
So, what went wrong?
The Alps. They were just a small splinter group. They went up into Zakor, into the ice, and no groups were interested in that land. They built their strength, and then they invaded. The factions were taken completely by surprise. The Alps captured people, land, built their converters before the factions could respond. What happened to the prisoners, the dead? History doesn't speak of that.
I've heard enough.
At least you did listen. That's not always the case today.
What do you know about the Berserkers?
They were a group living up in the woods, trying to grow their own food, and they evolved from there. Everyone else was fighting for what was left, but they decided to make something new. It was some guy called Amric that started them. The new guy they have there, Thorold, the Pilgrim, sees himself as some sort of spiritual successor to Amric. He has changed things there. They're pushing out into the world more than they did. The Berserkers used to stay in Edan mostly. They'd fight to protect their borders, make assaults outside them, then pull back. Now they're holding ground. It seems the Pilgrim wants to purify all of Edan. They're gonna use their world hearts to change the world. They want to use their magic to turn the clock back and make Magellan what it was. Well, they'll change it. But whether Magellan was ever like they say, that's just a fantasy.
How much do you know about the clerics?
Secretive lot. They probably know more about history than the others, but they keep it to themselves. But this god they believe in, Kalan, I haven't seen anything anywhere about this god in records from before the comet hit. Why they've created a god and worship technology? Well, I can't understand it. Everything else they do is about knowledge and fact and observation. So why invent a lot of hocus pocus to go with it?
Фокус-покус.
Why did the clerics have so few men?
The wars. They put their faith in their fighting machines. But either their prayers weren't answered or they had a technological hitch. They went into battle with the Berserkers and their machines shut down. They were defeated. Heavy losses. Those left retreated into Ignadon. Anyone that didn't make it back was cut down by one faction or another. The clerics' numbers never recovered. I guess they must have fixed whatever the problem was with their fighting machines. It's never happened again.
Is there something you need?
No, I'm okay. Don't waste your time on my old bones. The only thing I'm interested in is stories. And I don't think you are the storytelling type.
What do you know about the elves?
Hardly anyone knows anything about them. I mean, other than about their attacks.
Maybe I could tell you a story about them?
Now I am curious. Do you know why they use Elex?
It makes them stronger, of course. Greater strength, lower levels of fatigue, reduced pain. It turns men into fighting machines, and not just physically. Elex keeps them clear thinking. It removes the emotions that could get in the way of orders.
So it means no one can argue with orders.
It reduces the chances. That's one of the reasons elves are so successful. They operate together without question.
Not all of them. Some operate alone.
Then you've heard of the Elexitors. They rule in Zakor. They still consume Elex, but they are given a command role.
You mean like Wardek and Kallax? Or Jax? Have you heard of them?
Yes, they are names to be feared. Though I had heard that Jax had disappeared.
So the rumors say. What else do you know about the Alps?
That they have as good as or better knowledge of technology than the clerics. That's because you and them have something in common.
Me? What have I got in common with Alps?
An interest in history. The Elexitors, well, I don't know for sure, but they have found some fragments of old world information. They're using that knowledge.
They're interested in the old world?
No, not at all. They just want the technology. Interest is emotional. The past is something that's gone. They want the future.
Interesting. Not many people seem to think about what the Alps want.
That's all I know.
That was very informative. Thank you. Life goes by too fast to just stand around.
Все что ли? О, человеченки. Фига они прям разделали чувачка какого-то. Так, всех я тут залутал. Да иди, ты-то тут при чем? Вот туда на остров мне еще надо как-то пробраться. О, часть карты еще. Я в прошлый раз туда пошел, но там меня тормознули. Или вон там корабль где. Не видать отсюда. Почему не видать отсюда? Вроде же у меня все в настройках четко. Все четко, все, почти все по максимуму. Смотри-ка, сглаживание не максимум у меня. А что сглаживание? Я вроде все на максимум ставил. Не, ну этот не пойдет. Графика экрана. Масштабирование. Черт его знает, почему не показывает мне эту фигню. Так, ага, ну туда можно, да? Залететь. Но мы туда сейчас и полетим. Вот очень уж интересно, что там наверху. Придется, правда, ждать. Еще чуть-чуть. Вот, блин. Прям на волостке. Новый уровень. Класс. А, я вот нашел этот сейф. Ой, нет. А сейф как открыть? А, тут код. Так, сохраняемся. Тут можно взломать.
That didn't work.
Нет, ни хера, блин.
That didn't work.
Черт побери. Плохо. Ну, главное, уровень я получил. Это уже... Фотография. Взрывной болт. Наркоячейка. Взрывной болт уже не просто так, да? Может сорвать тут попробовать. Эти бочечки. Тихо, не падать. А ну-ка. Зачем тут взрывные бочки? Непонятно. Сигареты. Так, а дед свалил, да? Знаете, что я еще? Я вспомнил сейчас про... А, не, он дед.
Life
Вспомнил про этого, про торговца, который, блин, препами этим торгует. Там же как раз же можно, там и до 10 я могу докинуть. Надо у него все их скупить, я так думаю. Препы эти. И пойти выполнять задания. Уже и тут то, что болтаешь с этими, с людьми-то, блин. Разговаривать, выполнять. Я ж много пропустил таких заданий, насколько я знаю. Да, мне деньги девать. Мне, в принципе, их уже достаточно. Для моего уровня, по крайней мере. Да, и, кстати, уровень. Надо будет сейчас тщательно выбрать то, что мне улучшить. Давай. Препы мне давай. Так, тут с этих денег что-то нету. Так. А у меня закалки уже 2. Вот это вот ремесло, давай. Давай. И харизму давай. Сырой Элекс, блин. Ну, он сильно дорогой, конечно. Хотя из него, наверное, можно что-то делать стопудово. Мясо давай. Воля к жизни. Наделять способностью к регенерации, кстати. Это, наверное, очень полезная вещь будет. Так. Тут у меня ничего нету. Давайте что-нибудь продадим. Ну, у меня мне можно всегда продать сигареты. Сигарет у меня целая куча уже нахрен. Часть карты 0,7. Нихера себе, блин, карту всю собрать, оказывается, блин, до хрена делов. Читал, что... Так, ладно. Подтвердить обмен. Так. Насчет задания. Ну я его выполнил. Просто забрал это вот Элекс и выполнил. Давай-ка вот с этим. Ну давай, хрен с ним. Я помню, там дед какой-то был-то,
This location served as a defensive position in the old world.
который
Old world
диалог
expert,
был.
aren't you?
If there is anything you'd like to know, you just have to ask. I am always happy to exchange information.
I've noticed.
У него там какой-то навык
The
нужен
fort
был.
of Tavar. I've heard a lot about it. I'm intrigued to see what we find inside.
Я не помню, какой навык у него в десятку нужно было. Выживание. Что у меня с выживанием? 5. Вот как раз. Где у меня? 2 штуки. Чик. Ты серьезно? Я только пришел, ты сразу ссать. Я тут у тебя все пособрал, да? Пока ты там занят, блин, важным делом. Так, 5.
You live on trash?
Better pickings here than out in the desert.
I used to live out there. That's really hard.
But even here, I have to look for things, be inventive. And I might have something for you. I found a huge package of chems hidden at docks. They should be worth shards. He sells them for a fortune.
You're stealing from the fort?
I'm staying alive. And I've helped. You know, drugs are bad, so I took them out of circulation. Until now. Now I need the shards. I don't feel bad about that. I mean, would you want an old man to live on just garbage?
How often do you steal from the fort?
Not that often. I'm not suicidal. Just when I'm desperate. I just want to stay alive. And I only take the scraps from around the edges.
You should give Doc his chems back.
Why?
You shouldn't steal so openly.
What do you mean?
You stole too much at once. Doc noticed. Give it back and steal less next time.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for the warning.
Excellent.
Харизма 10, да, он там мне предложил. Ну-ка. Так, у меня сейчас какой пойдет? Защита, да, то есть выживание у меня это... А и что, если 2 сразу за раз? Можно 2 за раз сожрать? Ну-ка. Ну, к примеру, ту же харизму. Подожди. И... Ой, харизму, говорю, выживание. Тут характер. Ну-ка, 5. Ни хрена, блин. Вот либо то, либо то. Блин, надо сохраниться. Ладно.
You li- You shouldn't steal so openly.
Да, пусть будет так.
Excellent.
Пойдет. Выполнено, выполнено. Допку отдать, да, надо?
The same day in, day out.
I've never trusted her.
Ты же не видишь? Сырой Элекс, ни хрена себе. Ладно, сигареты. Из-за сигареты попасться будет глупо.
I have your chems.
The doc thanks you. Here, take this as a little gift. The old doc can sell you more when you want them, when you need them. If you get the taste.
Don't you want to know who had your chems?
I am always being robbed. They steal and they rob. If I were to do something every time, then I wouldn't have any more customers anymore. What's important now is that you can buy something from me, and so can anyone else. As much as you want, whenever you want.
What do you have to...
I have only the best cams made.
Что у тебя интересного есть? Ну вот опять же то же самое, да, вот выживание, давай. Штучку одну возьмем. Воля к жизни, у меня то хренище теперь. Ремесло возьмем еще одно, этот у меня есть. Этот у меня 2 штуки есть. Сырой Элекс. Кстати, очко характеристик +2. Самогон и сырой Элекс. Надо самогон скупать, короче, понял. Нужно скупать самогон. У тебя нету самогона? Нету. Но надо. Так, ну-ка. А это что? Кольцо ловкости. 15 крыльев надо, каких-то летучих мышей, походу. Что я еще могу сделать? Сила атаки, сила парирования. Взлом замков, карманный вор. Карманный вор, кстати. Что надо? Золотой слиток, Элекс и отмычки. Слушай, если чтобы не учить, карманный вор можно сделать его, этот амулет. Единственное, 1500, конечно, до хрена, блин. Да и воровать никогда. Есть, короче, я понял, что можно, а дальше посмотрим. Так. Эликсовое питье. Вот, а что я покупал, кстати? Что это? Максимальная выносливость. Это я умею делать. Кстати, жало. Вот для чего вся эта хрень нужна. Короче, жало продавать нельзя. Ну, тут сырой Элекс, конечно, нужен. Сырой Элекс я лучше на эту хрень потрачу. Сопротивляемость, кровотечение, сканер. Ухо ликана, блин. Так, ладно. Эликсовое питье. Зелье. Полностью излечивает все раны. Могучее целебное зелье. А что на него надо? Так, ну смотри, самогон и Элекс. 10 штук могу сварить. Подожди. Эликсовое питье. Очки характеристик. Привычная порция. Привычная в смысле? 2 разных этих, что ли? Здесь 2 сырых, а тут 4. А разница, этот смысл одинаковый, что ли? Я не пойму. Ну, сделаю одно. Что я не понял. Разница какая между ними? Так. 2. Все. Короче, ничего. Единственная холодность. Так, что у меня с холодностью? Холодность у меня нейтральная. Ну, можно, в принципе, жрать. Так. И что, он вот эти прибавляет? Да. Еще два. Давай-ка, чё? Мне это очень надо. Подожди, крепкое эликсовое питье у меня еще. Вон чё. Вон оно чё. А вот это уже очко навыков, да, дает.
That isn't enough.
Я понял тебя. А это опыт, да? Два маленьких. Так, ну самогон, чё? Самогон, мне кажется, для этого и нужен. Чтобы эликс варить, блин, из него. Крепкая. Ай, блин, надо купить, значит, у него уже есть сырой эликс.
You better have a good reason for waking me up.
What are these chems made from?
From anything that's good, but with a guaranteed Elex high. Now, I know what you're thinking. Elex, won't that turn me into an alb? But you needn't worry. I don't want to take your emotions away. I want to rewire your world. So when I say hi, I'm talking sky high.
Придурок.
I...
Дай мне этот сырой эликс. Блин. Конечно. Так, ну после давай. Мне надо прокачаться. Сырой эликс 5 штук, да? Очко навыков. Либо 20 аж, да? 20. У меня тут уже 2 есть. Так, ну давай для начала какую-нибудь дубину получше. Какой-нибудь получше дубине. Вот 52. Это, блин, мне прям надо до хрена. А, нет? Всего еще одну. Еще одну выпить. Давай, пофигу. Эликсовое питье. Чик. И дубину. А тут стойкость, кстати, совсем чуть-чуть осталось. 1 и... Ну как чуть-чуть, там 12, 15 еще надо. У меня столько уже нету. Или есть? А, есть, почему нету? Есть, я могу, в принципе, прям топорик сейчас хороший взять себе в руки. Ну-ка, давай-ка сохранимся, чтобы не наворотить делов-то. Так, эликсовое питье. Раз, два, три. Так, это 6, 8, 12, 10, 12, 14, да? 15, ага. Так, что там нужно нам было? Так, а что лучше еще? Так, ловкость пока мне нахер не нужна. Мечение, этот самый лучший у меня, по-моему, оружие сейчас, да, зазубренный топор. Стойкость 37 и 1 силы. Так, 1 силы и стойкость 37. Угу. Иметь. Так, зазубренный. Ну, все отлично. Ну, для этих, конечно, еще больше надо. Стойкость, да? Ну, может, что-нибудь когда-нибудь еще получше попадется мне. Так, ну и ладно, ну и хрен с ним. Так, давайте еще тогда что улучшим. Ни хрена мы тут больше не улучшим. Тяжелое вооружение. Броня. Модификация оружия. На верстаке, да? Боевая подготовка увеличивает боевое умение. Ага, кстати, вот это надо. Машина дает бонус к урону стрелкового оружия, пока холодность выше 80. Так, ну мне надо характеризировать. Вот боевую подготовку надо улучшить. Так, кто у нас учитель изгоев. Учитель выживания. Вот харизма. Где я? Блин, где я? Так, ну примерно в ту же сторону. Эй, че, издеваешься, что ли?
Вот.
Че на продаже есть? Гранаты, давай. Мне пригодятся. Сырой Elex. Лет маскировки. Сопротивление радиации, холодом. Так. Соверши обмен. Elex надо весь Elex скупать. Кстати, у меня холодность-то не понизилась. Нейтральная пойдет. Холодность нейтральная. Так, ну что, кто меня учить-то будет? Вот там второе учение.
Goods are the whole heart of trade. What's
Yeah,
the world without
I
trade?
heard something similar happened in
We
Southeast.
need to
Tell me,
get
easy
some
go.
more food
This
supplies.
bar should prove an interesting place for observing local social interactions.
I can't believe that.
Give me
Owed? For what?
the shards for helping take care of the berserkers.
The berserkers?
Yes.
Well, I warned you. William was pissed and didn't pay, so... No shards for me, no shards for you.
You expect me to believe that?
That's the truth. What did you want me to do? Pick a fight with the Duke's chosen man?
You said you were the man, so pay up.
I might be the man, but I can't pull shards out of my ass. I didn't get paid, so you don't. That is life.
Ах ты сволочь.
Pay the shards, or I will take the shards.
Why would I mess with you? I really don't have a single shard. You can pick me up, turn me upside down, and shake me if you like. But I have a lot of friends here in the fort. So if you go for my throat, you might find yourself with a lot of new enemies.
Да
So,
плевать я
do yourself
хотел.
a favor and piss off.
Later, all right?
Yeah, not now, all right?
Ты охренел, что ли? Блин, вот ублюдок, а. Смотри. Ладно, я с тобой потом
This bar
поговорю.
should prove an interesting place for observing.
Teach me.
All right.
На характере. Так, ну это у меня пока нету.
You don't have to believe everything they say.
Someone needs to go out there and kill every last raptor.
Yeah, I heard something
Так, ну
similar
как
happened in
мне
South Tavon.
Are you serious?
Где этот
I don't even want to know.
человек?
I just can't believe that.
What?
How long do you need to get the shards?
I really don't have a single shard. You can pick me up, turn me up, but I have a lot of friends. So, yeah, not now, all right?
Короче, вообще пофигу, да, как ответишь. Он один хрен козел. Так, ладно. Товар. Поставки мусора. А, ну я вот был там, да, меня там быстро меня там нахлобучили. Но теперь, может, свезет. Давай попробуем. Вам тоже такие жить. А, блин, надо еще поспать где-нибудь. Так. На ком испробуем? На тебе. Да, конечно, это разница огромная, блин. Надо еще броню какую-нибудь найти. Да ты задолбал. Ну, отлично, смотри как. Нормуль уже можно бомбить этих. А, тут этот ограбить. Ну. Ладно. Куски железа валяются. Да, вот тут, короче, бандиты были, которые меня и это расчехлили в прошлый раз. На этот раз, может быть, все получится. Идиот. Прогресс. Тихо, тихо. Сбойник. Отлично. Дальше. Я наконец-то раскачался, блин. Наконец-то, хоть чуть-чуть. Ощутимо уже.
Some sort of harbor complex. This area would trade with other states, across the sea, or bring other goods in from faraway lands. Sometimes I wonder what happened to those places when the comet hit.
Там какие-то животные, какие-то тараканы ходят. И что мне делать? Я думал, тут прям будет база какая-то с этими... бандитами, да. Это клирики, что ли? Точно.
These outlaws are assholes. But somehow they find a way to stay alive out here.
Kalan bless you. Now tell me, are you a son of Tavar? Did you swear allegiance to the Duke and his outlaws?
Это какой-то этот, как он, внушитель этот.
What do you want to know?
Why would you hide the answer? So, are you an outlaw?
I'm not part of any faction.
Then you can stay here as my guest. All clerics offer a hand to all free people. I hope one day you will come to serve Kalan. Remember my hospitality when you come to make your choice.
What is your job here?
We need a lot of raw materials to feed our smelting furnaces in Ignadan. Material that is essential for our fighting machines. And we can get those resources right here.
Why here of all places? It's a long way from Ignadan.
Here, we achieve two things at once. We acquire the resources we need, and we also deny them to the enemy. The Duke relies on profits to keep power. We cut off his profits, and there's a chance his men will overthrow him.
You're not worried about the Duke finding out where you are?
We've been careful.
Maybe you haven't been careful enough.
What do you mean?
The Scrap Baron has noticed that his deliveries have stopped.
Damn, I feared stopping them completely was pushing our luck. Kalan is right. Greed will be our undoing.
So, what's your plan?
I will have to rethink our strategy. An open fight could mean losses in men and material. So, I think finding a way to throw off his suspicions would be our best course.
Кто на кого?
What can I do?
I will make sure the outlaws get their deliveries from time to time. Just enough so that suspicion is decreased. You need to sell that lie. Make it sound like everything is getting back to normal. Can I count on your assistance?
Forget it.
Is that your final word?
Yes.
Then, I'm sorry. My mission must come first. You won't prove a challenge.
Да я настолько мощен сейчас, что могу вас вынести отдельно. Но убивать я их не хочу. Надо их убедить, чтобы они свалили отсюда. Да не так. Надо вынудить, чтобы они ушли. Нехер. Так.
You should be more worried about...
We have persuaded those who found us to keep our presence a secret. These weak-minded outlaws cannot stand against Kalan's will. They'll take any order I suggest to them. You have to keep your orders simple, but if you do, even an outlaw can understand what they must do.
How long will they obey you for?
As long as I wanted. In their eyes, I am their new god.
Wait, you used suggestion on the outlaws? Did they resist it?
My rate of success was high, but suggestion isn't without problems.
What problems?
One outlaw resisted. He wasn't as dumb as he looked. I thought I got through to him, but I was wrong. He ran when he got the chance.
What if he turns up with reinforcements?
No, I don't see that happening. If he'd told the other outlaws, they would be here already. And despite his resistance, our ex-prisoner is a coward. He's hiding out there somewhere. I want him, and I want my property back.
Your property?
Yes. When he got away, He stole my weapon. Just make sure I get my weapon back, and I guarantee him his life.
А, это тот топор, который... Или что там было? Ну. Вернуть оружие. Ну, такое себе. Так, а какое у него оружие, кстати? Я уже забыл. Двуручное оружие Волкмара. Чем оно хорошо? Да как бы ничем особо, да? Чё тут? А, вообще ничем. О, кровавый косарь, по-моему, намного лучше. Единственное, у него силы больше надо. Да, ну, конечно, не особо. Либо сила, либо ловкость. Короче, можно отдать ему оружие. Давай отдадим. Так, давай сначала ему скажем, чтобы он свалил, а потом оружие. Так, это на.
It's too late for that. You've made your mistake. You should leave.
I don't expect you to understand, but as I got things wrong, so I must fix them. The mission must be successful. Those are my orders. And I have the authority to kill anyone who endangers this mission. Anyone. So, don't put either of us in a position we don't want to be in. I will make sure the outlaws get their deliveries from time to time. Just enough so that suspicion is decreased. You can...
Блин.
Good, but be careful. If you're caught, the...
Понятно,
That was
короче.
remarkable.
Ну, ладно.
I can help you get your weapon back.
Thank you. It is a scar on my honor to leave it in the hands of an outlaw. Bring it back to me.
I've got your weapon back.
Then I am grateful, and Kalan will hear your words. I would back you if you wanted to join the clerics. You have potential. Take this as a gesture of our appreciation.
Ну ты что-то не сильно щедрый,
That was
чувак.
remarkable.
You're not... What can...
I will...
You can count.
Good, but be careful. If you're caught, the outlaws don't tend to be subtle when they're angry.
That was well done.
Ну такое себе, я бы не хотел, чтобы он так этим продолжал промышлять. Мы такие все. Блин, тот меня сейчас спалит, наверное, да? Ну-ка. Да. Ладно. Не будем наглеть. Опа. Мусорщики спят. Он их понял, прям приручил тут что ли. Соблазнительно. Трепами их тут накачивает, да? Это пропаганда. Так, ну тут интересная такая-то. Надо тут пошарить получше. Короче, для быстрого старта этой игры нужно как можно быстрее сделать химию, блин. И быстренько качаться с помощью Элекса, нахрен. Да. И тогда можно действительно тут и на первом уровне погулять, нахрен. Ой, в первой главе погулять. Прям нормально. Тут у них прям целая база, короче, да? По внушению. Автомобильчик. У вас тут двое было этих обычных-то. Куда делись? Ну ладно. Тут какой-то таракан был, я помню. Вон он ходит. Сможем мы его одолеть, нет? Вопрос. Сначала сюда сходим. Да ты чё ты офигел, что ли? Можно, в принципе, с крыши туда начать. А это куда? О, нифига себе. Это с острова. Не, я хочу посмотреть, что там внизу есть. О, блин. Как раз по таракану. Прям на него. Че? Пробуем. Мощный зараза. Вот сволота. Потрошитель, блин. Ты ни хрена тут и нету, оказывается, да? Там единственный подвальчик интересный, наверное, будет. Все. О, ты куда пропал? Эй! Пачки денег. Нет, и кто-то тут заныкал богатство. На черный день, видимо. Так. Блин, ну значит, с другой стороны что-то подобное должно быть. Наверное. Что-то есть. Дистанционный удар. Угу. Ну, погнали. Мины. А как мины обезвреживать? Никак, что ли? Интересно. Наверное, как-то можно уже обезвредить их? Не, ну, наверное, от выстрела, наверное. Да, ну, блин. Это же глупо.
There was something hanging there.
Ага. 4 дома. Где-то я тут видел-то эту фигню-то. Записка же была, да? Так, подожди-ка. Ну вот, а я думал, это подвальчик. Со стороны было очень похоже. Это только за ни хрена. Плохо. Плохо, получается, тут вообще ни хрена нет интересного. Что, блин? Идиотия какая-то. Ну, остается только туда херачить. Блин, я не долечу так. Очень вряд ли, если долечу. Туда могу попробовать. Есть. И еще повыше надо. Да, блин. Блин, а вот там я еще не был. И там. Полетели туда. Там растение какое-то редкое. Походу, из чего? Нет, золотой слиток. Все. Слиток золотой. Блин, не долечу. Черт, бери. Ну все. Так, что мы будем делать теперь? Держите рубеж.
Thanks for bringing...
Keep your eyes open.
Welcome.
Добро пожаловать, да?
You have a good day.
Блин, надо поспать где-то. Ночью. Черт тебя дери. Чё уж, фонаря даже нету нигде. Ну, блин.
Why did you kill Iron Madison?
Ух ты.
She deserved to die. I did you a favor.
You can't just kill our people.
She was that important to you?
So what? You want to piss on me and tell me it's raining? You don't get to decide what's important to me and what's not.
Are you putting a reward on my head?
Do I have to? Don't go acting without consulting me in the future. You really don't want to be on my shit list? Unless you have something else to tell me. What the fuck are you doing here? Well, just fuck off, will you? What? I have nothing for you. Come back another.
Угу. Да и хрен с тобой. Буду я еще тут с тобой выпендриваться. Да я вас тут сейчас всех могу порешить. Я здесь босс.
I really thought it might be something useful.
The throne has long been a symbol of power, conferring power on the person seated on it. The fact that this throne is made from scrap also says a lot about the person who sits on it. Fascinating.
About these favors you want. Your scrap will be delivered soon.
You better be right.
It's coming.
Right. You got it done. Anything else to tell me?
Ай, надо уже решать, за кого воевать-то я буду, блин. За изгоев или за клириков? Клирики, по идее, блин, как-то наклеют-то, конечно, блин. Не знаю даже, что сделать-то с ними. Сдать их или не сдавать? Нет.
Nothing else.
Right. Good. Here. This is your share for helping me out.
About any other opportunities for profits?
That's single-minded. Okay. Just don't fuck this up. Get this done right. The instructions are simple. Think you can follow them?
Just tell me what you want doing.
I need a debt paying. It doesn't matter what else you do here in the fort. You have got to pay your debts. Otherwise, you're no one. So I need you to sort out what I owe.
Who do you owe?
Ace. He always gets lucky in cards. Maybe too lucky. I lost big to him the other day, and I've got to clear that debt. But I don't feel like seeing him. I might forget he was lucky and get angry with a fast-dealing bastard.
Did he cheat?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I lost, and people saw it. My name counts where it has to. And that means paying your debts. This IOU is worth 1,000 shards. And I'll add a little bonus to go with it. Just as a big, warm thank you to Ace.
I'll take care of your debt with Ace.
Take the shards. Do the job. Don't fuck up. Here. And of course, don't forget my little present for Ace. Put them in Ace's place, near the marketplace. Put them on the table, or somewhere obvious.
Ага, нихера, ты решил его убить.
Teach me.
Или подставить. Вот сволота какая, а. Дикий Боб. Пойдем с Тузом поговорим. Мы с ним особо не общались еще ни разу. Тут как спальный мешочек. Кстати, совсем. О, светло, тепло. И мухи не кусают.
Iron Madison is dead.
Dead? Dead for real? Dead and never coming back? Oh, you don't know how long I've hoped to hear those words. If there is an afterlife, I hope she's burning in it. Liam is free. Maybe now we can be together. Thank you. Thank you for helping us. You have a kind and blessed heart. I hope you find your way. No one deserves to be alone.
Хотя эта овечка ничем не лучше, наверное.
Find someone else to talk to.
Ты чё? Можешь мне предложить? Ни хрена, да? Ну, погнали.
You don't have to agree with everything.
It's his own fault.
Так, кстати, вот эта вот дурочка-то меня прислал Вильям, он там какой-то тоже этот был. Не-не-не-не-не. А, вот.
Give me the shards, or I will take them.
All a fight is gonna get you is enemies. It's not just that I don't want to pay, it's that I don't have a shard to pay you. I have nothing at all right now. Here, I've got enough of this I can give you. But if you want Elex, go to Rat. He has a huge tab open here. You can collect it, and then everyone will be happy, okay?
Ха, фига ты молодец. Иди к крысе, говорит. По-моему, я не ту сторону выбрал, блин. Тут все всем должны, короче, блин. Так, ну Туз, давай поговорим с тобой.
The Scrap Baron wants to settle his gambling debts.
And they said not to play him. Now here comes the payday of them all. Opportunity, opportunity, you've got to take your chance. I hope you get your chance too, my friend. When you do, take it.
He also sent you this casket.
A casket? What's in it?
I don't know.
Right. Right, well take it to my place, will you? I'll wait till my brother gets back to open it. We share everything. This is a new start for both of us. Man, and to think they told me not to play the Baron. They'll eat those words now.
Да, ну ты дебил.
Really?
It is all about serious personal dedication.
Так, что у нас тут? Не помню.
Needs a key.
Yeah, you just can't find those these days.
Барон, да? Не, ну этого бешеного придурка. Даже не знаю. установки. Интересно, мы. Хана, короче, им будет, ребятка. Стопудово хана. Блин, а может что-то сделать? Может кому-то рассказать? Что у тебя есть? Сырой элексит есть. Блин, смотри, сколько, блин, элексит стоит, зараза. Очень, зараза, дорого стоит элексит. Так, вот эти все дубины можно мне продать. Гнев. Ну, вот, блин. Ячейки тут, не знаю. Топорики. Мечи. Молот клан. А, это двуручный был, да, и нахер похер вообще. Так. Что-нибудь бы, что-нибудь бы рассказать. Мне кажется, неправильно этот туза-то гасить. Разве нет?
I don't have any time right now.
Hey, you. Nasty wants to speak to you.
Does she? And do I want to speak to her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to speak to her.
All right. Then I'll speak to her.
О, про нее-то я вообще забыл уже. Что она вообще
I was
существует.
told to speak to you.
I've heard about what you've been doing here. You've blown into Tavar and stirred things up. Most newcomers start at the bottom and take years to crawl up. You're making enemies here. You know that? Some people are getting upset by your successes.
Yeah.
Yet here you are, already getting people to trust you. Question is, are you going to stay and help build things here in the fort? Or blow out of here as quickly as you blew in?
Если хочешь, я остался времени.
If you want me to stay, you have to give me a reason to stay.
You've got a whole lot of mouth, haven't you? We're going on a little trip, you and me. Then, we'll find out who you really are.
Do I have a choice?
This is the way you prove to me you're ready to stay. And that it's worth the Duke keeping you on. This is the time to prove it. Okay?
А чё она не ценит это? Блин, я хочу произвести на нее впечатление.
I was told to speak to you.
I've heard about what you've been
Ее,
doing
правда,
here.
отмыть еще надо.
You've blown into
Хорошенечко.
Tavar and stirred. You're making.
If you want me...
You've. We're.
When do we go?
This is the way you prove to me you're ready to stay. And that it's worth the Duke keeping you on. This is the time to prove it. Okay?
So the Duke is your brother. Is he your own relation here?
William's my cousin, but it takes more than blood to make you a relation. William works for the Duke. He gets things done his way, I get things done my way.
I have news from Ignadon. The clerics are planning a big offensive against the Alps.
So, what does that have to do with me? We're gonna finish my business, and until then, I don't care what the clerics are doing.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'll see you outside, in front of the city.
Вон оно чё.
So, friend, as you can see, that area over there is infested by large, ugly creatures with a taste for human flesh. What you have to do now is simple. Go there and kill them. Think you can handle that?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Okay, so stop talking about it and make it happen.
Ха, фига вы, ребята. А где мой напарник? Вы чё? Охренели? Один-то я не справлюсь. Так, твою ж медь. Слышь, дамочка.
Stop talking.
Ну я же победил. Разве нет? Да. Хреновенько, но все же. Там золотишко есть. Все? Или не все?
Did I pass your test?
That's a start. Come and see me when you've recovered. Maybe Tavar does have a use for you. We'll soon find out.
Какая-то фигня вообще. Фальк где? Где засранец Фальк? Кстати, где-то здесь были эти клирики-то, которым я... Вон там они были, да, по-моему? Даже им там пацана этого освободил. Надо его, о его здоровье справиться, как он там. Дошел до них, нет? Выжил, нет? Интересно. Вон он, пацан, сидит.
Not now.
Your man Frank has been freed.
And you got him free?
Yes.
You've accomplished what a squad of clerics could not. The least I can do is pay you for the help you've given. Not now.
Все? Это все? Куда делся он? Куда бегал?
Not now.
Не задерживаю тебя. Так, что еще надо выполнить? А она может стать моим спутником, понял? Так, чё, к мусорному барону теперь надо топать. Эх, правильное решение, блин, ну ладно. Скажешь что-нибудь?
About these district overseers. Mad Bob will start his scrap deliveries again.
Good. We need that scrap. Profit is good for all of us. You survived Mad Bob. You must have a knack for getting on with people. That could be useful.
У Хлои нету. Ну кому какая разница? Так, она сказала что? Ладно, пойдем сначала к дикому придурку этому сходим. А, к крысе мне надо сходить.
About these... I've completed that delivery for you.
Just in time. I just heard his brother is back. I hope he enjoys the surprise you left him.
What was in the casket I left?
Spade and his brother. They were always inseparable. It would be a crime not to bring them back together.
Я так и думал.
What was that?
That was the surprise. I bet Spade just jumped for joy.
There was a bomb in that casket?
You did good work. You're in danger of making me trust you.
Pay me.
I always pay. Take this. And I don't forget favors either. You're free to use Ace and Spade's shacks as your own. Move in whenever you want.
Ну да ладно. Ну да хрен с ним. Взлетели да взлетели. Хотя, наверное, зря. Так, товар. Где эта крыса? Блин, ну меня спросят стопудово за эту херню, за этот взрыв.
You
По-любому.
fucking asshole! You murdered my brother! You killed Spade!
You killed your own brother by taking that bet with the scrap baron.
You want to put that on me?
Listen, you were told you shouldn't play him. You were told you couldn't win.
Even if I lost 1,000 games, he wouldn't have had the right to kill my brother. Well, you took blood as payment. So will I. A life for a life. Right here, right now.
Do you want to end up dead too?
So, my life matters and his doesn't? You think I should just take this? No. You killed my brother. Now I'm going to kill you. You're dead.
Ой, простите, я что-то это, надо было уклониться. Блин, и туза убил. Чтоб тебе. Я не хотел, правда. Черт побери.
Chloe says you owe her Elexit.
And she sent you to collect them?
Yes.
Well, my friend, I have some good and some bad news. Which do you want first?
The bad news.
Ah, you are someone who takes what life throws at them, then hopes for a rainbow around the corner. Aren't you, my friend? Let me guess, when you eat, you always save your favorite until last. Am I right? Okay then, the bad news. I don't have any shards. Except for what you gave me, and those shards aren't enough to cover Chloe's tab.
So, what's the good news?
The good news is that I do know where you can get the shards. You see, the rat has a plan. The plan, on the other hand, is part of the bad news, my friend.
Ты, блин, жук.
Just tell me your plan.
So this is how I see it. Chloe runs the entertainment district, so there's no way she's not pulling in a lot of Lexit, right? So her being broke doesn't make sense. Unless someone's got hooks into her. So I did some digging, and it seems she's run up a real debt with the Duke. Now, the Duke doesn't normally do debts. He's more the "you owe me, pay now or die" kind of guy. But it seems he's cutting her some slack, as long as the debt's kept quiet. You with me so far?
How does this help us?
Okay. So this is just the background. You see, I did some more digging, and the thing is, Chloe isn't broke. She might not have Alexit, but she's got her a stash, a treasure trove of gems and jewelry, stuff she keeps as an emergency fund.
And you want to rob her?
Rob is such an ugly word. What I want is to redistribute her hidden wealth to everyone's advantage. I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who will pay a handsome sum for the treasure trove Chloe's hidden in her cellar. So you see, as luck would have it for you, me, and her, the rat has already started working on a plan to untangle this whole mess. You see, I have the key to her hidden stash. So, we just need to get in, get the stash, get out, sell everything, and suddenly, you, me, Chloe, and the Duke, we all end up happy. Simple, huh?
Give me the key. I will get Chloe's stash.
Good decision, my friend. Here, but be careful you don't get caught. We will pay her debts with her own valuables. And at the same time, I will be free of my debt.
Can you go over the plan again?
I keep Chloe busy. You get into the cellar under the bar. The stuff we're after is in a trunk somewhere down there. You get in, you get out, the rat takes care of the rest. Are you ready?
Sure.
Then let's get going. I'll distract Chloe so you get a straight, clear run to the cellar, right? Me turning up, well, we have a chemistry, me and her. I only have to walk into a room and she's instantly pissed at me. But that does mean you won't have long before her being mildly annoyed moves to me being thrown out. So be stealthy and be quick. If you miss that opportunity...
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you have a second?
Do we know each other?
No, and that's exactly why I want to talk to you. I need someone with independent interests. You're not involved with any of the mob here, are you? So I'm thinking that you might be the right person.
The right person for what?
Well, I've got to tell you, I think my days of being stuck in this rat hole might soon be over. I mean, why would anyone want to be here if it wasn't for profit? So, let me ask you, are you interested in earning a few shards?
Sounds like a con.
You think? And does that mean you wouldn't be interested in a few thousand shards?
There's no way you have that much illicit.
Don't be so hasty there. You listen to me, and I'll tell you how close those shards are to being in your reach. I know, it sounds too good to be true, but listen, and then you can decide, yeah? Right, yeah, of course. The thing is, I recently returned from an expedition out into the wastelands. I was looking around in a few ruins for the usual kind of stuff, you know, just the usual. And I came across some knowledge from the old world. And this knowledge, it is so dangerous, it can turn entire regions to desert, or provide them with all the energy they could ever dream of. For real.
How does this earn me thousands of shards?
Are you kidding? Imagine what people would pay for this power.
What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
You're gonna want a part of it. And that's good, because I need help with this thing. As you've probably figured out, I've got a lead, but I've not got the thing I need. We need. I mean, I had it. I had it right in my hand. But then this asshole partner of mine took it. Stuck a gun in my face and took it. Idiot didn't even know what he had in his hand.
So, we find him. We find this thing. Is that it?
Oh, you don't need to worry about him. I followed his tracks. One well-aimed shot at the back of his head and... problem taken care of. Only the shot startled some creatures. Damn things popped up out of nowhere and went straight for the body. There was no way I could get to it.
So, why haven't you gone back?
I was always the brains of the bunch. He was the brawn. Shooting one guy who's sitting still, that's one thing. Shooting a bunch of creatures? Yeah, I'm not a good enough shot for that. But you got everything you need to get in there and loot the body. You bring back what you find on him, and I'll get you enough Elexit so you're set for life.
How much Elixir are we talking about?
Thousands. Maybe tens of thousands of shards. No joke. I have the connections to make this happen.
Пиздишь косой.
Do you often shoot people in the back of the head?
You think I enjoy doing that? Especially as we've done a few jobs together. But he killed himself when he stole from me. I mean, what did he expect? That I'd just let him steal from me? That I'd roll over and take this?
Why are you trusting me with this?
Is there a reason I shouldn't? Are you the sort that would run off with the loot?
Well, I still wouldn't be worse off, would I? I would have what I want, and you, well...
Without my connections, you'd have jack shit. Because I only know of one buyer who can make this work, and he, or she, is only gonna trade with me. So, you'd be stuck with something you couldn't sell. You see, this story only has something for both of us if we trust one another.
I'll get this thing for you.
Of course. Now we're partners. There is a large cliff north of the fort that forms the natural border to Abessa. You should find his remains there, near a few nests. But be careful. Those creatures are still gonna be up there.
Блин, этот свалил уже, да? Черт побери.
That is his problem, not mine.
What do you want? What do you want?
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
What did I do to deserve that welcome?
I don't know, maybe...
I'll meet you again later on.
There he is. That guy's trying to steal your stuff.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You think you can steal from me? Give that here. You can get out too, rat. What the fuck do you think you're doing down here?
What's the problem?
Problem? Problem? You're stealing from me. It's a good job Rat saw you. What? You think I'm an easy mark? That I can't take care of myself? I guess this is where we find out, isn't it? You're brave enough to steal. Are you brave enough to fight?
I know how this looks, but let me explain. You owe the Duke money. This isn't personal. I'm just making sure the Duke gets what he's owed.
Right, okay. I can see you've got a point. But this is my place, and I can't let theft go unpunished. So, give me the 100 shards and we'll call it square. I should be asking for 1,000, so take the deal and be grateful. So, what'll it be?
I'm not paying you.
I gave you a way out. Now you expect me just to let you go? That's not the way things are done here.
Блин, я эту крысу убью. Так, ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Он меня увидел. А если сделать так, чтобы он меня не видел? Будет то же самое. Где-то здесь должен быть выступ. Блин, так не видать нифига. А что там, бой 4 было, да? А у меня нету столько боя. А, не, у меня есть столько боя. А что мне тут дохуя бой? Много боя. Эй!
Give that, and you can.
I am going, all right?
What the fuck do you?
What's... I don't want to kill you.
You want to know the truth? I don't want to die either. But I can't let you go unpunished. So here we are then. You're barred. You won't get a drink in this bar starting now. So, how about you get the hell out of here and don't come back?
I have to go.
Тоже какая-то херня получается, да?
What do you want?
What?
В натуре крыса, блин.
What did I do to deserve that welcome?
I don't know, maybe it's the several thousand shards.
Ну, блин, теперь надо, да? Все-таки продолжать. Ну и чё, ну а если даже так?
Not now.
There! Hey, give that, and you can get out. What the fuck?
Rat double-crossed me. I'll kill that pig.
This is my place. I decide what happens here, as you're gonna find out. You're brave enough to steal.
You want to fight me?
What did you expect? A kiss on the cheek and a giggle at your roguish behavior? This is Tavar. That's not how we do things.
Ох ты ж, нихера ты, блин. Не, чтоб меня баба побила. Не пойдет так дело. Да, повелся я, конечно, на эту крысу. Я, блин, в натуре, я прирежу его точно. Вот знал же, что тут какая-то хрень. Обратно можно этот положить? Все, давайте нахер это. Это крыса придумал. Это он придумал.
Is there another way we can sort this out?
Another way? Okay, that's your... So... That... What else do you want from me? First you steal, now this, for fuck's sake. Fine, fine, I surrender, all right? But don't think this is over. This will have repercussions.
Твою мать. Запомнит она, не запомнит. Ладно, короче, все. Давайте откупимся просто соточкой, да и все. И крысу
I don't
завалим.
even understand half of what you're
А я
saying.
этой крысе еще и денег дал, блин. Я в натуре его убью.
What the
Быстрее давай.
So,
Давай, на.
I won. But maybe that was I canceled his debts when he blew the whistle on you. Mostly because he'd never paid up anyway. So, if you decided to beat the shit out of him, at least he'll get some of the payback he deserves. Now both of you can get out of here.
Стой, где эта сволочь? Стой, сволочь.
Wait. Before you do anything hasty. Yeah, I told Chloe you wanted to rob her, and you have every reason to hate me. I mean, we're friends, and I did that. But there is an explanation, okay?
Let's start with you paying me. Then we can go from there.
Relax. Here are the shards that you gave me. Wait, shit, I've been robbed. Fuck, they've taken everything. Except, no. I can offer you this. Now it seems we need to find another plan. Just let me explain, friend. I didn't give you up for nothing. It was advantageous for both of us that I told her.
Да ты чё?
Advantageous? How?
I have Chloe's trust again. Well, I mean, she doesn't completely hate me anymore, which is beneficial. Chloe's treasure trove would never have covered her debt to the Duke. And if you can't pay him, the Duke owns you. I mean, technically, the Duke owns everyone in the fort, but you don't want to owe him too. So, what we need to do is work out where Chloe's Elexit is going and why. Then we can help her, you and me. The old rat doesn't do things by halves.
Сука ты... Ай, блин.
That's still not an explanation.
The world is a complicated place. You can't expect answers to be straightforward all the time. Just let me figure this out and we will all benefit. We need to follow the Elexit, but trust me, you don't want to know about the Duke's dealings. The rat always has a plan. But to get the best plan, I need to know the facts. I will work on Chloe. Come back in 1 or 2 days. You'll find me in Chloe's bar. I should know more by then. Trust in the rat, my friend.
Ага, смотри-ка, получил этот...
So...
Hey, not that fast. Just give me some time with her. She's not just gonna blurt out why she can't pay the Duke's tribute anymore. Alright.
Ну ладно, 1000 этих... опыта, как бы... Нормально, пойдет. Все, иди отсюда, чтоб глаза мои тебя не видели, нахуй. Ублюдок. Так. Хрен с ней, с крысой. Ой, далеко.
Later, all right?
Так, мне, кстати, нужно еще этого взять с собой, блин. А, слушай, так давай возьмем этого Рэя с собой и пойдем прогуляемся.
It seems you're famous all the way out to the coast of Tavar. He'd got a contract on him.
Well, at least you've managed to get that one back. It seems whoever's after me has the whole gang looking for me. We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before...
What about your brother? Can't he help you?
At the moment, Tom is... Well, let's say he's not around.
What's the full story?
Complicated. Maybe I'll tell it to you one day.
You're making yourself pretty visible for someone on the run.
Yeah. Well, that's what those guys up in that weird camp were saying.
Weird camp?
Yeah. There is a settlement between Abessa and a dam of... Well, a mixed bag of people. Berserkers, outlaws, wanderers, people trying to get away from the Alps. You should talk to them. They're lost like you, stuck between their past and working out what they want to be. But hey, doesn't that describe us all? I mean, look at me, with some random person wanting me dead.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Так. Кэти, давай, Джексон.
Let's find Jackson.
Jackson's dangerous. If we find him, maybe it will be the end for me. Maybe we shouldn't be looking for trouble.
Your choice.
Yeah. Leave him out there and wait for him to find me, or find him first. Not much of a choice. This is gonna be a real fight. Jackson's camp should be nearby. This fight won't be easy. Shit, that's Jackson's hideout. Jackson, he's really there.
You're free to stay here. I will speak with Jackson.
Yeah, maybe. But no. No, I should go and see his face when he sees mine. Jackson's hideout is there. Let's go.
Ну, погнали. Где мы вообще находимся-то? Далеко забрались.
A traveler. Welcome, welcome. Come and rest at our fire and share your news.
What is this place? Are you mining minerals here?
Well, you could say that. In the broadest sense, my friend. In the broadest sense.
Are you in charge around here?
Leaders, leadership. Who is in charge? Always complex issues, those, aren't they? Are you looking for something specific out here in the wild? Well, let's see what you've got here. The prodigal son returns. You're brave, or just plain stupid to show up here like this.
What can I say? I must have been homesick.
After what you did, you shitweed.
Hey, cool it, you two.
No, you can deal with what you've got yourself into.
This is the end for you.
What? Are we fighting now?
Блин. Этого слишком много, ребята. А, блин. Сам Джексон. Не... Ох ты ж, ни хрена эликсита сколько. И уровень дали. Что-то они так и не объясняют ни хрена, блин. Что с ним, кого? Это вот точно, блин, рыло в пуху. А? Рэй, что ты от меня скрываешь, блин?
I have Jackson's copy of the contract.
So, another one out to get me. I'm not surprised. I mean, of all the gang, Jackson didn't give a shit about anyone. We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before...
You don't need to worry about Jackson anymore. But if he was carrying a copy of the contract, then he isn't the one behind this. We still don't know who took the hit out on you.
If it isn't Jackson who took the contract out, then I don't know who it could be. I'll have to look into this and tell you if I find anything new, okay? We're
Чё?
doing great.
Ну, пойдем к следующей.
You should go to the camp in Adan.
Of course.
Чего? Подожди.
Okay.
А, блин. Что-то я тупанул. Ну и где следующий контракт искать? Так, подожди-ка. Здесь где-то рядом должен быть... Ладно, ясно. Спутники. Вот это должно где-то рядом. Блин, ну не так уж и рядом. Ладно, пойдем прогуляемся. Че ж делать-то? Можем себе позволить. Консерву хапанем и пойдем. И все. Блин, ну их тут слишком много. С одним-то, конечно, легко справиться. Далеко еще. Ой, далеко. Так, подожди, а тут, по-моему, проще через мост идти, да? Получается. Подожди-ка. Да нет, не проще. Не проще. Окольными путями пойдем. Что за кофеек с утра с сигареткой покуривал, попивал кофе. Блин, ну мне это уже нравится, конечно. Вот я наконец-то стал полноценным бойцом. сказать, что точно плюется какой-нибудь херней. Болотник. Так, а тут у нас убитый альт, да? Заявка на получение запчастей получена. Заявка. Ну, заявочки у них тут. На центральной станции не хватает нескольких важных запчастей. Нам не удалось вызвать Ксакор и запросить эти детали. Итого не хватает 10 винтов, 10 мотков, дважды витой пары в изоляции, один переключатель, тра-та-та. Все доступные детали можно передать курьеру. Понятно, короче, он просто курьер.
My brother loved places like this.
Так, подожди-ка. Ну, лучше слева сходить пойти. Ты издеваешься, блин, не видно, кусачи, короче, погрызли. Что за идиотизм такой? А это телега дурацкая. Да. Этот идиотизм с этой боевкой дурацкой. Кривая боевка, блин. Так. Сюда. Не сюда. Задолбали эти они. Там-то тут. Тут он стрелял. Там вот точно делать нехер.
Commander, U4 awaiting command. Commander, U4 awaiting command.
Report status. Are your repairs complete?
Negative. Access to repair station systems denied.
State alternative repair options. Are you able to identify your defective components?
Analyzing.
If you can't access the systems, they must think you were destroyed too. It seems we're both outcasts. What data do you have on the crash?
Analyzing. The Raider was on a direct approach to the primary mission goal. The Raider was hit by accurate ground fire. The shot hit an open port on the Raider. Evasion was not possible.
Where did the fire come from exactly?
Analyzing. Cannot positively identify. There were no indications of magic. Possible responsible parties, the outlaws, clerics, or Albs.
You mean it could have been the clerics who shot at us?
Analyzing. Flight was over Berserker territory. Clerics did not have much reason to defend the primary mission goal. Calculations indicate low probability of cleric participation.
Could the outlaws have been responsible for the shooting?
Analyzing. Capabilities and behavior of the outlaws difficult to calculate. Cannot state probability.
Albs too? What exactly do you mean?
Analyzing. Possible indications that an Elex-powered weapon was used. Albs use Elex-operated weapons. Status of open port on the Raider was unusual. Port could only have been opened and secured in place during maintenance in Alb repair station.
I was told it was faulty. Why would our own people sabotage the mission?
Analyzing. Motive unknown. Identity of shooter unknown.
But there are some answers out there somewhere. What about the Berserkers? They would have at least had a motive to shoot me down.
Analyzing. The ground fire was from an energy weapon, not magical in origin. Probability of Berserker participation low.
That somehow means everything and nothing at the same time. If you can identify the components you need, I can help you. List the components needed for your repair.
Analyzing. Command systems impaired. DI6 chipset required.
Where can I find a DI6 chip?
Analyzing. Highest probability is the closest converter.
The converter? Right.
Yeah, good job.
Analyzing.
Понятно, короче, пока я чип не найду, я его не активирую, да? Так, жди-ка. Спутники. Ну, в ближайшем. Да, а там робот, ё-моё. Там робот. Ну, пойдем попробуем, посмотрим. Там, если робота не трогать, может быть там. И сразу хуячит. И он. Он уже вроде спрыгнул.
I'll take care of this one.
Пусть идет сюда.
I'll help. Yeah.
Ты ж сволочь какая.
I'll take care of this one.
А, блин.
What the fuck? I think we had better be careful here.
Ага. Так, ну робота, конечно, нехера тревожит, блин. Или что, или может все-таки загасим его?
So,
Он идет
that
сюда.
creature's down to me, is it?
Блин. Ёб-макарёк, блин. Да. Нихера, короче, блин, если не совладать этим колоссом. Эти сейчас тоже шмалять начнут. Ты? Да. Что-то слишком круто, конечно. У меня на первом уровне уже тут записка какая-то получена. Заметка какая-то получена. Записка 22. Блин. Заметка 8. Твою медь. Чтоб вас всех. Еще какая-то записка. Что за записки до заметки? Блин. Еще выше. Погнали, пофигу. Нам терять нехера. Хрена не вижу. Еще какие-то записки, блин. Там ящик, кстати. Смотри-ка. Ящичек. На, вот так вот, значит, да. Элексовое питье имеется. Погнали дальше. А чё, они однотипные получается, да? Я же была уже.
I'll help. Yeah.
Тихо. Где-то тут солдат. Где? А, или наверху он, блин. Заперто. Одиннадцать. 2. 21. Что это такое? Я не понимаю. Почему их так до хрена самое главное здесь?
What? You fighting now?
Да чё они меня так косят-то все равно? И почему у вас тут так темно? Опа. Ну, блин, это командир. Бежим. Жизнь. Давай, 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 давай. Командир хоть завалил. Да ладно. Еще одна записка какая-то вообще непонятная.
I don't have the technical skills for this. I need more technical knowledge. Maybe there's a technician with the Separatists.
Ну ладно. Понял, понял. Да блин. Да ты что творишь-то? А? Распоряжение какое-то. Эй, а сюда что, нельзя пройти? Угу. Ну, видимо, когда технически подкованного чувака сюда приведу, да, возможно. Где чип этот? А, чип вообще не здесь. Вот эту хрень как тут? Понятно, как это открывается. Подожди-ка. Вот он мне показывает, что ну, не здесь.
Can we get the fuck out of here?
Что хочешь сказать, что на самом верху? Ну, на самый верх меня не пустили. Подожди-ка, здесь. А вот он валяется, чип. Мои. Я тут вхожу. Контроллер. Погнали. К этому, к дружку своему.
I have the target acquisition module you need. Initiate repairs to your command system. That should reset your command systems. Analyze and report.
Command systems, functional and fully operational. U4 unit now awaiting command. State command.
Follow me. If we become separated, meet me in Adan in the ruins by Goliad. Here are the coordinates.
Coordinates confirmed.
So, are your repairs complete?
Negative. Weapon systems remain offline.
Can you identify the problem?
Target acquisition module is defective. U3, the drone at the crash site, should provide a replacement part.
You mean back at the Raider crash site?
Все понятно. Ладно, на сегодня, пожалуй, хватит. Всем спасибо за просмотр. До скорых встреч.